to my channel. How are you guys all doing? I hope you guys are doing great and still staying safe. Today we have new makeup from the drugstore, which is always fun to play around. This is what I created with the new makeup that I have in front of me. So if you would like to hang out with me and see the new products that I just picked up, then just keep on watching. So I have a couple of new products here from the drugstore. So some are new, some are newer. So let's pop a bubbly and let's get into it. Okay, so first thing I have and I picked up is the Milani Screen Queen foundation. This did come out not too long ago, so I wanted to try it out. I am such a fan of the Conceal and Correct, I believe it's called, foundation by Milani. So I wanted to test this guy out. This is new. The other one is super full coverage, so I wasn't sure if I needed to pump a lot on the face. So I'm going a little at a time. It's cool that it's nice to see that Milani's kind of branching out to making more foundations, more different formulas. I'm assuming this says, what does this say even on this thing? Okay, this says it's a natural finish foundation. So I'm guessing by the name and title of this foundation that the Conceal and Perfect foundation is going to be your full coverage foundation, and this one's going to give me probably a light to medium coverage foundation. This is probably going to give me a light to medium coverage on the face, so we shall see. I picked up the shade. What shade is this? This shade, by the way, is Nude Beige. Let me do the forehead. I was kind of worried I had picked up a very light shade, but it actually doesn't look too bad. It does not look too bad. Okay, so I can definitely still see my skin seeping through the foundation, but nevertheless, it still gives me a nice light medium coverage. I would say even a medium coverage. I can definitely see myself building up to a medium coverage. So I'm going to apply just a little bit right here where I have some dark spots. So that kind of covered up even more, ever so slightly. And I'm going to apply on this side the same, just a little bit where I know I need a little bit more coverage, and that's typically around my cheek area. Wow, this foundation looks really nice. First impressions, I can see that the skin has a little bit of a shine, so I think it's more like a satin finish foundation, which is really nice. It's maybe a hint too light, but we will deepen it up once we apply our contour. So going in with my, let's see, what did I pick up for concealer? So for concealer, I picked up the Milani Conceal and Perfect concealer. I saw that this, again, was something that just recently launched for Milani. So let me just bust this guy open. So since I'm such a fan of the Conceal and Perfect, again, foundation, I wanted to test this guy out. I like the applicator. The applicator is like a flat wand. That's nice. Really creamy and thick. So let me try to blend this out before it dries down. I don't know how fast it dries. Wow. Nice coverage. And pretty easy to blend out. Like that's pretty nicely well blended without hardly any effort. I'm such a fan of the e.l.f. Hydro Camo Concealer. You already know this if you've been watching my videos, but I really wanted to test out a new drugstore concealer, and I am a fan of Milani in general, as you'll see in this video, because I have a couple of Milani items. Wow, and this shade, guys, this shade I like. I hate that I have to go and this shade though, guys, I think I did a pretty good job. The concealer looks really nice and it goes well with this foundation. Sometimes when you're picking up foundation and concealer at the drugstore, isn't it hard sometimes to kind of like match the undertones? So I think this goes really nicely together, this combo. So I don't have a... So I'm going to be setting the face with my Airspun powder. This is also a drugstore powder. I'm gonna set ever so slightly where I need to. Just a little bit right here where I know I'm gonna crease. And darn, I shouldn't have set my eyelids because we have an eyelid primer. What the heck? I shouldn't have done that. Okay, it's okay. It's okay, it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna dust that off. I just wanted to set really quickly where I know I'm gonna crease. So this is a good affordable powder. The only thing is that the packaging's a little sloppy as I got powder everywhere. But this is really nice. It's just a little bulky, a little thick. She's hefty, but really good powder. Okay, so for eye primer, that brings me to my eye primer. So this is the new Juvia's Place. They have a couple of shades. I picked up the lightest shade that they have. This is, what is this? This is color number 1. So definitely comparable. Definitely this is one of those products that they're comparing to. This is one of those products that they're comparing to the P. Louise, like famous eye primer. So this is what the packaging looks like. Very pretty, if I may add. Look how nice the like blue to a white ombre to a peach color. It just transitions really pretty. Pretty packaging. I got the light shade. I got the lightest shade on purpose because, okay, what just came out of it? Whoa. Okay, just a quick warning because something just happened right now. I opened this up and it was very liquidy, like it separated. So hopefully this product actually works. I'm like shaking it really hard because this is crazy. Okay, let me test. Okay, I tested it on the back of my hand. So definitely do that if you have picked up this product. I'm actually just going to put it on the back of my hand and apply it to my eyelid that way. Oh, it's really creamy. Okay, I was kind of getting concerned there. I was like, whoa. Ooh, this is light. It's okay. I'd rather have a lighter shade than a darker shade because I have a nice foundation for any type of shades or colors that I'm trying to use on the eyelids. Okay guys, that is actually a really nice primer. It has set itself pretty quickly. I don't find it being like too tacky on the eyelids. So far so good. It's pigmented. It is on the eyes, definitely. Okay, so that brings me to what I picked up for eyeshadow. I got the LA Girl, what is this called? Keep It Playful in the Playmate shade range. So this is what it looks like. I know that Keep It Playful is the like style of eyeshadow palette, but there's 3 types of color schemes. So this one in particular is called Playmate. So this is what it looks like. This shade is beautiful. It's very like iridescent, kind of shimmery shade that flips, has like a nice flip to it. Really, really pretty. Let me just show you. It has like a purple pearl, really, really pretty. So we are going to be testing this out on the eyes today. So I have no idea what I'm going to be doing. So let's just jump into it. I'm going to be using this shade right here on the transition shade. I'm going to make it very simple and just, instead of priming the eyelid, which I normally do when I'm doing a halo eye, I'm just going to grab that same shade and bring it in onto the outer eyelid. Also on the inner eyelid. Like so. Okay, so that is it for the orange shade, or like that brown terracotta shade almost. So I'm gonna go in a little bit with this brown shade, same brush, and I'm going to deepen it up a little bit on this outer edge. I'm just adding a touch right here on the outer edge of this brown deep shade, just to kind of give me some dimension. Okay, I will tell you that these shadows are really easy to blend. Surprisingly how affordable they are. They're really easy to blend. I've had shadows that are way more expensive, way more pricier, and they don't blend out like this. So this is pretty good. I'm going to just apply, let's see, I think I'm going to apply this shade right here. It's like a pretty pink metallic. Let's see how the metallic applies. Pretty good. Okay, so I think this is enough for the eyes for now. I think that's it for the eyes. Let's move on to the rest of the face and we'll come back. Maybe we'll spritz a little bit of setting spray on a brush and then make it more intense that way. But for bronzer, I'm going to be using the Milani Sunkiss. This is the shade 02. I really love this bronzer. It's one of my go-tos. I will go in with this bronzer sometimes even over my more expensive, pricier bronzers. It's just such a good one. Like, look at that. Really nice contour. And then for blush. Okay, so for blush, I'm really excited because the Milani Baked blushes are such a good formula. These are, I think, only limited to Ulta as of right now. Maybe later on they'll be available at Target. But as of now, they're only at Ulta. But look at this blush. Like, doesn't this remind you? Luminoso has always been compared to NARS Orgasm, but this screams NARS Orgasm. Like, this is such a pretty shade. By the way, this is called Bella Bellini. Really pretty. So definitely had to pick this shade up. I did pick up other shades, but look at that. Woo! I am very freaking happy right now. And pigmented. I mean, no surprise there. Look at that. Okay, so for eyebrows, let's do my eyebrows because they're looking crazy without anything. This is the Instant Lift Brow Pencil, one of my favorites. And I've already gone through the one I had. So I picked up a new one. This is in the shade Soft Brown. Super easy. So I like to go a little bit below. So good. So good. Look at that. Instant. It's definitely instant. Okay, I think I'm going to actually, before we go in with that shimmer shade for the bottom lash line, I picked up the new Jen Atkins X Elf collab. Look at that fine mist. What? Elf, super affordable. Look at that mist. That's really good. That is really good. Okay, now I'm going to spray this flat paddle brush with the spray. I'm going in now with this beautiful shade that I swatched earlier for you, just to make it a little bit more loud on the eyelid. Okay, let's go in with our mascara. So I've been really obsessed with the, what is this called? The Big Bad Lash by Revlon. I've been really obsessed with this mascara, but I picked it up in the waterproof. That setting spray smells so good. It's coconut scent, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. We're going to grab a eyeshadow palette. I really need to get one of those little fans. Last product I picked up by, again, Elf and the Jen Atkin collaboration. This is the little lip duo. I believe they have like 2 or 3 options, but I picked up this shade, which I can't even tell you because I wear a lot of makeup and I forget what I pick up. Nice fine point. Really nice. So, okay. Wow, that lip liner. Really nice shade. And now for the lippy. Really nice. Almost feels like a satin, but yet velvet. Yeah, satin velvet formula. Okay, so that completes the look for today. I really like everything that I tried out on the face. Definitely like this Juvia's Place eye primer. This is really nice, super affordable. I think it's like $9. Really, really good. I do like I've been using a lot the Rare Beauty Minimalist eye primer. Really nice. This is not too bad. Like, this is actually not bad at all. It's really good. So highly recommend. But that completes today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me and testing out new makeup launches that came out from the drugstore. I hope you guys enjoy seeing drugstore makeup as much as you do higher end. So thank you so much for hanging out with me, and please subscribe if you have not already. Then you should subscribe now so you guys don't miss a video. So that is it for me, like I already said a million times, and I love you. I'll talk to you later. Bye.